Hi, I'm Paul. I'm one of the new Grounds Wardens at Martinmere, and I'm just stood here at Swan Lake at the back of the cafe on the veranda. Welcome to another edition of Wildlife Weekly. At this time of year, it's great to get a lot of jobs done at Martinmere on the grounds. One of the areas we've been doing a lot of work is the Canoe Safari. And here we've been planting reeds to thicken up a slowly establishing reed bed with Phragmites reed. We've been bringing it over by canoe and digging it in with spade. It is tricky because we're underwater digging this. We get dragonflies, damselflies, lots of warblers, and this will improve the habitat that's already establishing here. Another big job we have on the go is controlling our invasive weeds that we've got on site. One of the weeds we've got is crassula, and we've been treating that in the oriental pen, which is where we have our Asian short-clawed otters. We had a big blanket of crassula. We've treated it with a membrane and then put lots of ornamental pebbles over the top of it. And this is smothering out the weed, and it's really improved how the area looks. I'm pleased to say we've had 3 Nanny Goslings hatch here at Martinmere. All 3 are doing really well, and here at Martinmere with 30 birds. They are one of our most popular birds for people to come and see. They feed from your hand. Not only that, they're one of the conservation success stories of the WWT. Only 20 or 30 nannies survived in the wild by 1949. Sir Peter Scott brought eggs back from the Hawaiian Islands to raise the eggs as part of a programme, and we've been introducing them back into the wild to save the nanny from extinction. I'm now going to pass you over to Clare, the reserve manager, and he's going to be telling you what's been happening on the reserve.
Thank you very much, Paul. I'm Clare, I'm the reserve manager here at Martinmere. We're out here on Lordsmere with the cows and the calves, checking them out, making sure they're all okay. We've had 6 calves born already so far this year, with possible 3 more yet to come, and they're all looking really nice and healthy, and they do a fantastic job for us here at Martinmere, managing the wet grasslands, making sure they're in good condition, not only for the geese when they're arriving back around September time, but also for the breeding birds early on in the summer, and they do a fantastic job making sure the habitat's perfect for all the wildflowering plants that we've got here at Martinmere at the moment. The wildflowers here at Martinmere are pretty spectacular, especially this time of year. A lot of the orchids are coming out. We're having several species of orchid, northern marsh orchid, southern marsh orchid, and actually this area of Lancashire really well known for its hybrids between its northern and southern orchids. But we've got plenty of other plants which make Martinmere such a special place, especially these wet grasslands. We have some regionally and nationally rare plants such as world caraway, Carum verticulatum, which we are known for here at Martinmere. It's one of our species that's on our SSSI designation. And also closer to the Nature Trail, we've got some fantastic species coming out, such as the bee orchids next to the harrier hide. And if you go into the grounds close to the aviary and Wow, or up to the Welly Walk area, we've got some fantastic wildflowers coming out there, which are home to loads of butterflies and dragonfly species, and also other insects that are making the use of the pollens, bees, and occasionally we get the hummingbird hawk moth, which is a pretty spectacular moth to see here at Martinmere. There's still plenty of chicks around Martinmere. We've got shell-duck ducklings across the site. We've got common terns nesting at Woodend Marsh, which is viewable for the United Utilities hide, which is the first time they've ever bred with us at Martinmere. And they're rearing 2 chicks at the moment. You might occasionally see some avocet chicks, some well-developed avocet chicks, and also some redshank chicks from the Ron Barker hide, which are hiding out in the grasslands towards the back of Vincent's and Sunleys Marsh. And we've also still got a few birds on nest. We've got redshank on nest. We've also got an avocet second brooding on Woodend Marsh, looking really, really nice out there. If you enjoyed this episode of Martinmere's Wildlife Weekly, please share us with your friends and followers on Facebook and Twitter, and don't forget to subscribe to our e-newsletter, which will tell you about all the new things going on site and keep you up to date with all the events. If you enjoyed this episode of Martinmere's Wildlife, we're still calling it Wildlife Weekly.
Wildlife every 3 months.
Well, I did say wildlife every so often before. Right, well.